In the intricate labyrinth of programming languages, JavaScript stands as a pivotal keystone, bridging the gap between the abstract conception of software and the palpable interactive web applications that dominate our digital era. Its ubiquity across web platforms is not just a testament to its utility, but a beckoning for every aspiring developer to learn its nuances. In this comprehensive essay, we dive deep into the heart of JavaScript, unraveling the complexities of its core components, functions, arrays, and event handling. With a keen focus on these elements, we aim to sculpt the contours of your JavaScript mastery, enhancing your capability to craft dynamic, responsive web applications. Functions in JavaScript are the building blocks of robust modular code. A function is essentially a set of statements that perform a specific task. It can be defined once, called multiple times, perhaps with different arguments, to execute its operation. This not only promotes code reusability, but also enhances readability and maintainability. For a beginner, understanding the anatomy of a JavaScript function is crucial. A typical function includes the keyword, followed by a name, a list of parameters enclosed in parentheses, and a set of statements enclosed in braces. Here's a simple example. JavaScript function greetName, console, log, hello, plus name plus. Greet Alice, //outputs, hello Alice. In the above example is a function designed to print a greeting. It takes one parameter, and when called, it outputs a greeting tailored to the provided name. Scope in JavaScript determines the accessibility of variables and functions at various parts of your code. In essence, a variable declared inside a function is not accessible from outside that function. This is known as local scope. However, variables declared outside any function are said to have global scope, making them accessible throughout your script. Closures are a slightly advanced yet powerful concept in JavaScript. They refer to the ability of a function to remember and access variables from an outer function that has already returned. This is pivotal in many practical scenarios, such as creating factory functions or when dealing with asynchronous operations. Here is a basic example of a closure JavaScript function makeAdder x, return function y, return x plus y, const add5 equals sign makeAdder 5, console log add5 3, // outputs 8. Arrays in JavaScript are used to store multiple values in a single variable. You can think of them as lists that can hold elements of any type. JavaScript arrays come equipped with numerous methods that facilitate operations such as adding, removing, and iterating over items. Consider an array storing the names of fruits. JavaScript let fruits equal sign, methods like, and are commonly used to manipulate arrays. For example, we'll append date to the end of the array. Higher-order functions are functions that operate on other functions, either by taking them as arguments or by returning them. This is a fundamental aspect of functional programming, which JavaScript supports robustly. Callbacks, a specific type of higher-order function, are essential for asynchronous operations. Let's look at a simple example demonstrating a higher-order function. Consider the function, which takes two parameters, a number and an action function. The function then executes the action function times. Here's how it looks in code. JavaScript function repeat action. Repeat 3 console log, //outputs //0 //1 //2. As you can see, the function takes the function as an argument and executes it 3 times, logging the numbers 0 to 2. This demonstrates how higher-order functions can be used to create flexible and reusable code structures. Event handling is crucial for creating responsive and interactive web applications. JavaScript allows you to respond to events, like mouse clicks or key presses, through functions called event handlers or listeners. A primary way to assign an event handler is using the method JavaScript document getElement by id my button, add event listener, click function, alert, button clicked. When an event occurs, JavaScript creates an event object that contains details about the event. This object is passed to the function handling the event, providing it with valuable data such as the target of the event, the type of event, and more. Understanding different event types, such as or, is vital for employing the right handlers in the right context. Integrating functions, arrays, and event handling allows for the creation of dynamic, interactive components in your applications. Combining these concepts helps manage and manipulate data effectively based on user interactions. For instance, you might have an array of data that displays on your web page, which you dynamically update and display based on user actions captured through event handlers. Integrating functions, arrays, and event handling allows for the creation of dynamic, interactive components in your applications. Combining these concepts helps manage and manipulate data effectively based on user interactions. For instance, you might have an array of data that displays on your web page, which you dynamically update and display based on user actions captured through event handlers. To culminate our exploration, let's build a simple interactive JavaScript application. This application will take user input, process it using a function, store it in an array, and respond to user interactions through event handlers. For simplicity, this application might be a task manager where users can add, remove, or modify tasks based on click events. Here would be the skeletal code JavaScript //JavaScript code for the Task Manager application, navigating through the fascinating realms of JavaScript functions, arrays, and events, illuminates the pathway toward developing proficient, impactful web applications. As you dive into the practicality and implementation of these foundational JavaScript constructs, remember that the essence of programming lies in problem-solving and innovation. An adventurous journey that extends far beyond syntax and semantics.